The bustling streets of Juba pulse with life. The heat of the midday sun casts long shadows on the streets. The noise of vendors shouting and cars honking fills the air. In the heart of the city, Dalia, a young woman full of hope and ambition, walks hand in hand with her fiancé, Adam. Their love is fresh, their future seemingly bright. As they share a quiet moment, Adam brushes a lock of her hair behind her ear, gazing lovingly into her eyes. But little do they know, their peaceful world is about to shatter. Night falls over Juba, and the city takes on a more dangerous edge. Dalia, on her way home from visiting her family, is taken by force. A black van pulls up, and masked men quickly grab her. Her scream echoes through the streets as the van speeds away, leaving the few bystanders too stunned to react. Adam, miles away, receives the call. His heart drops as he hears Dalia's voice, now trembling with fear, whispering for him to save her. Adam's face pales as he hangs up the phone. Fear grips him, but he doesn't have time to succumb to panic. He must act. He's determined to save Dalia. Adam's first instinct is to go to the police, but when he arrives at the station, he finds corruption at every turn. The officers, indifferent and uninterested, tell him that they cannot prioritize his case without money under the table. Adam storms out, his frustration mounting, realizing that the law may not be on his side. But his love for Dalia drives him to take matters into his own hands. The next night, Adam meets with an underground network, a group of men and women who have connections to the criminal underworld. In a shadowy alley, Adam is introduced to Jalal, a former gang member turned informant. Jalal's face is scarred, his eyes hollow, and his voice shakes as he tells Adam about the brutal gang that holds Dalia. They're led by a man named Musa, known for his ruthlessness. Adam listens intently, his heart racing. Jalal warns him that getting involved with these people means risking everything: his life, his sanity, and possibly even his soul. Adam follows the first lead. In an abandoned warehouse at the edge of town, he finds traces of Dalia's presence, her scarf, a ring she always wore, her perfume still lingering in the air. But as he explores deeper into the warehouse, he is ambushed by the gang. Adam fights back fiercely, using his surroundings to his advantage, but he's outnumbered and overpowered. Just as the gang is about to finish him off, a gunshot rings out. A mysterious woman in a dark hoodie appears from the shadows, saving him. This woman, Miriam, claims to know the gang's every move. She tells Adam that she's been trying to bring down the gang for years, but they've always stayed one step ahead. The tension between them is immediate. He doesn't trust her fully, but she's his only chance at finding Dalia. Reluctantly, they form an uneasy alliance. Meanwhile, Dalia is locked away in a dark, damp cell. Her wrists are bound, her face pale but determined. She clings to the memory of Adam's words. "I will find you." The days pass, and Dalia, growing desperate, begins to formulate an escape plan. But the psychological pressure is overwhelming. Each night, she's tormented by the sound of footsteps outside her cell, wondering if this will be the night she's left alone to die. Through Miriam's network, Adam uncovers the horrifying truth about Musa. He's more than just a gangster. He's tied to the highest levels of corruption in Juba. Musa has powerful allies in the government, making him untouchable. This revelation shakes Adam to his core. It seems like there's no way to defeat him. But Adam refuses to give up. His love for Dalia keeps him going. As the psychological toll grows heavier, Adam begins to question his own morality. Is he willing to cross every line, to sacrifice his soul, to save the woman he loves? His faith is tested, but he keeps clinging to the belief that God has a plan for him, no matter how dark things seem. Adam's search leads him to an abandoned mansion where he confronts Jalal, the informant who has been feeding him information. To his horror, Adam discovers that Jalal has been leading him straight into traps, working with the gang all along. The betrayal stings deeply. Adam barely escapes with his life, his heart heavy with the weight of the deception. With nowhere left to turn, Adam and Miriam hatch a plan. They will raid Musa's compound, risking their lives to free Dalia. The final confrontation will be violent, and Adam knows that not everyone will walk away from it alive. As he prepares for the mission, Adam prays. He knows that he's about to make the ultimate sacrifice, and his faith is all that's left to hold on to. The night of the raid arrives. Adam, Miriam, and a few trusted allies storm Musa's compound. The fight is brutal. Gunfire echoes through the walls and chaos ensues. Adam fights valiantly, but he's badly wounded. He pushes forward, determined to reach Dalia. As he makes his way to the basement, he hears her voice. She's alive. The sound of her voice, full of hope and relief, is the fuel he needs to keep going. In the final moments of the battle, Adam faces off against Musa. The two men clash in a brutal showdown, each one fighting for everything they love. Musa taunts Adam, saying he'll never escape the darkness. But Adam, with the memory of Dalia's face in his mind, overpowers Musa, bringing him to justice. In the aftermath, Adam and Dalia are finally reunited. As Adam holds Dalia in his arms, their love stronger than ever, they share a quiet moment of prayer. Adam, forever changed by the journey, reflects on the path that led him here. His faith, once tested, has been renewed, and as the sun rises over Juba, Adam and Dalia walk into a new life, hand in hand, ready to rebuild and heal. In the darkest moments, faith is the light that guides us. Love can conquer the deepest of fears, and redemption is possible, no matter how far we fall. If you're captivated by this story and want to see more thrilling tales like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Your support helps us bring more gripping stories to life. Also, drop a like if you're hooked on our stories and let us know in the comments what you think will happen next. Let's dive deeper together. Subscribe now.